Dear respected Thầy, dear Sangha, today is the 8th October, the year 2023. We are in the Assembly Star Meditation Hall of Lower Hamlet in the Mindfulness Day. Do you have a beautiful morning? Do you enjoy your morning? Yeah, me too. I enjoyed the morning. This morning when I woke up, I sit still and enjoy my breathing and enjoy my smile. I don't need to hurry to get off the bed to go to the bathroom. Just sit still there and enjoy myself and recite the Gatha. Waking up this morning, I smile. I have 24 brand new hours before me. I vow to live deeply in the present moment and look at all beings with the compassion eyes. And then go to the bathroom to brush my teeth gently, wash my face, and came into my room to drink some hot water before I went here for sitting meditation. I enjoy the sitting, very peaceful. So it is what I do often, almost every day in my life. And it helped me a lot. It helped me to stop. It helped me to relax, to be peaceful. And when I brush my teeth or I wash my face or wash my hand, I also aware of my movement and be aware of my whole body. Because sometimes if I didn't pay attention, I may accumulate tension even when I wash my hand. Was so strong. Sometimes I don't need that much strength when I wash my hands. But because of the habit energy, sometimes I wash so strongly and accumulate tension in my shoulders. So when I brush my teeth, I wash my hand, I also aware of my whole body. And I aware of my whole body for a whole day long. Whenever I walk, whatever I'm doing, even when I sit, even I'm sit here, I'm also aware of my body. It is the way I generate my mindfulness. Mindfulness is to be aware of what is going on in our body and mind. We are aware of the tension in our body in order that we can release tension. We are aware of joy, of happiness, of peace in order that we can make it become stronger. Aware of our state of mind. If I'm angry, I'm aware of my anger and to calm down my anger. So it is mindfulness. So even you are angry or suffer, if you have mindfulness, you are safe. Practice doesn't mean that you are not angry. Practice doesn't mean that you are always peaceful, always joyful, always happy. But practice mindfulness is to be aware of what is going on in your body and mind. Maybe now you are peaceful, you are joyful, you are at peace. But later on you suffer, you are angry, you are jealous, you are agitated, etc. So don't worry with all this kind of state of your mind. Just invite the mindfulness up to embrace your state of mind. It is mindfulness and what we generate during the day. And mindfulness is also to be aware of our movement, the movement of our body. When we brush our teeth, aware that we are brushing our teeth. When we wash our hands, we are aware that we are washing our hands. Very simple like that. But the energy is very strong. And if we are not aware that, we will carried away by our habit energy. We worry, we hurry, and we do so fast, and we accumulate tension in our body. And mindfulness is to bring our mind back to our body. Sometimes we sit here, but our mind run very, very far away from us, maybe in US, in UK, in the air. So we have to bring our mind back to our body. It is mindfulness. If you are not here in your body, you will be lost. But when you are here and now in your body, you are safe. Whatever happened with you, you are safe when your mind in your body, stay in your body. And we have to remember, mindfulness is also remembering. You remember the beautiful memory in order that it make you happy. You can live with that beautiful moment again. For example, when you are here, you sit very peaceful, and one day when you leave Plum Village for your home, for the work, and there is moment that you feel busy, you feel unease, you feel unpeaceful, and you sit still, close your eye, and remember the moment you are sitting here. The moment you are at Plum Village, you feel peaceful. You live this moment again. So during this week, during this time, you may create the beautiful moment for you to be continued to enjoy in the future. The past is still here. It's still now. The past doesn't last. So it is the same. We create this beautiful moment in the present moment for our past, for our future. Because in the future, we will live this moment again. The people have tendency to live with our suffering and difficulty, right? Our suffering already happened many, many years ago, but we still live with that suffering and difficulty. Why we don't live with our beautiful memory? Why we don't live again with our happy moment? So if we are wise, we have to change the way we live. Instead of living with suffering and difficulty, the past suffering and difficulty, we live with the happy past. We live with the happy moment. So we create this moment for our future. In future, we will live this moment. And we prolong that moment as long as you want. So all this is mindfulness. And we should create in every day, every moment, to nourish ourselves. Here and now is very important. Present moment is very important. If we are not able to live in the present moment, we cannot live happily, peacefully in the future. Even we would like to create happy, peaceful future. But if we cannot live in this moment, we cannot live happily in the future. Because the future is made of present moment. Even we have many plans to do in the future, we can also dwell in the present moment. We can be in touch in the present moment. This is poetry that I would like to read to you. It is also the way for us to be dwelling, dwelling in the present moment. Touching the earth. Here is the fruit of a tree. Here is an empty, quiet place. Here is a small sitting cushion. Here is the cool green of the grass. My child, why don't you sit down? Sit upright. Sit with solidity. Sit in peace. Don't let your thoughts lift you up into the air. Sit so that you can really touch the earth and be one with her, Mother Earth. You may like to smile, my child. You may like to smile, my child. Please smile. Earth will transmit to you her solidity, her peace, her joy. With your mindful breathing, with your peaceful smile, you sustain the mudra of earth touching. You know the mudra? There are many kinds of mudra. There was times when you didn't do well. Sitting on earth, it was as if you were floating in the air. You who used to wander in the circle of birth and death, drifting and sinking in the ocean of misperceptions. But earth is always patient and one-hearted. Earth is still waiting for you, because earth has been waiting for you during the last trillion lives. That is why she can wait for you for any length of time. She will always welcome you, always fresh and green, exactly like the first time. Because love never says, this is the last. Because Earth is loving mother, she will never stop waiting for you. Do go back to her, my child. You will be like that tree. The leaves, the branches, and the flowers of your soul will be fresh and green once you enter the mudra of earth touching. The empty part welcomes you, my child, filled with the grass and little flowers, the path among the fragrant rice paddy that you walked on, holding your mother's hand, is still impressed in your mind. Walk leisurely, peacefully. Your feet should deeply touch the earth. Don't let your thoughts lift you up into the air, my child. Go back to the path every moment. The path is your dearest friend. She will transmit to you her strength, her peace. Your diligent awareness of your breathing will keep you in touch with the earth. Walk as if you were kissing the earth with your feet, as if you were massaging the earth. The marks left by your feet could be like the emperor's seal, calling the now to come back to the here, so that life will be present, so that the blood will bring the color of love to your face, so that the wonders of life will be manifested, and all afflictions will be transformed into peace and joy. There were times when you did not succeed, my child. Walking on the empty path, you were floating in the air because you used to get lost in samsara and drawn into the world of illusion. But the beautiful path is always patient. It is always waiting for you to come back. The path which is familiar to you, the path which is so faithful, it knows deeply that you will come back one day. It will be joyful to welcome you back. It will be as fresh and as beautiful as the first time. Love never says, "This is the last." The path is you, my child. That is why it will never be tired of waiting. Whether it is covered now with red dust, or with autumn leaves, or icy snow, do go back to the path, my child, because I know you will be like that tree. The leaves, the trunk, the branches, and the blossoms of your soul will be fresh and beautiful once you enter the mudra of earth touching. So please don't let your thought lift you up into the air. Bring your thoughts back to your body, to be one with your body. Do you have beautiful memory to live with? Everyone? Are you sure? Yes. I'm sure that everyone have the beautiful moment to live with, but sometimes we forget it. Sometimes we let our suffering and difficulty overwhelm ourselves, and we forget that we had a beautiful memory. But the more we'll practice, the more we'll remember. The first time when I came to Plum Village, I didn't remember much my beautiful memory. I didn't remember many beautiful moments when I was a child. I only remember my suffering childhood. But the more I practiced, the more beautiful moments came up in my mind. And I see that I only had the one or two suffering story, but many, many beautiful and happy story, happy moment. But because I let the suffering memory overwhelm me and keep remembering the suffering, so it is why I didn't remember happy, joyful, peaceful moments. So I try to sweep the way I am, remember more and more beautiful memory. I remember that one day when I was a novice and I was our teacher's attendant. I don't know how many of you here know our teacher. Please raise your hand. Okay, thank you. Quite many, huh? Our teacher was very sweet, very gentle, very peaceful, very present, very happy, very present for his students. Even he did a lot of work. He translated sutras, he gave the teaching for people, he gave the retreat. He went out to help people, but still have a lot of time for his student. And we also was very happy to spend time with him. So when I was Thais, our teacher, attendant, I made tea for him. And before I was attendant, my sister had taught me how to make tea. Like we empty the teapot, we rinse it with the hot water, and then we put tea in the pot, and we rinse it again with the hot water, and we pour it out, and then we put hot water in again, and let it sink and wait for 1 minute, and then we pour the tea out to the cup, and only this level, not too much, not too high. And I did exactly what my teacher had taught me. Very confident to offer Thai tea. And he happy to receive my offering. He didn't say anything, but later on, he asked me to empty the teapot, rinse it again, and he said, I will make the tea for you. It's like very friendly. I will make tea for you. I'm a little bit embarrassed because I said that maybe I did something wrong. But very happy to enjoy his presence and his offering. And he told me that we have to practice for 4 or 5 years to know how to make tea. I surprised because I see that make tea is easy, right? It's very easy. I smile and keep silent. But in my mind, I thought that why we have to wait until 4 or 5 years to make tea? It's very simple, it's very easy. But 10 years later, I know that I don't know how to make tea. But now, more than 20 years of practice, I know how to make tea. So when we know something, it's not because we know the techniques. At the beginning, I didn't know the technique, didn't know the knowledge how to make tea. But the way I make tea is different because my being at that moment and my being now is different. And when we do something, we do not with the technique, but with our being. So it is why our being is very important. Making tea, it seems that it's the same. 20 years ago, we also made tea, and now we also make tea, but it's quite different. May you allow me to drink tea, to remember the beautiful moment with Thầy. Do you know how to make good tea? When you hear this story, maybe you lose your confidence. Whenever I enjoy tea, I enjoy the moment I was with Thầy when he offered me tea. And I'm very, very happy. And now I know that he's present here in his spirit and in every one of you. But I don't want to make you lose your confidence. Huh? We are just humble to open ourselves to learn. We never say that it is the last. We know it already and we don't want to open to learn more. We always open to learn. And one day you will, now I know it. For example, you know how you do sitting meditation already. But maybe 5 years later, you say, now I understand how to do sitting meditation. I know how to do sitting meditation. Now you know how to do walking meditation already, but maybe a few years later you say, now I know how to do walking meditation. And 10 years later, you may do the same. Now I know how to do walking meditation. So it is why we are humble to open ourselves to continue to learn and to practice. We don't say that, I know sitting meditation already. I don't need to hear. I don't need to do it. I know exactly. I can tell you what it is. I can tell you how is sitting meditation is. I could tell you how walking meditation is. It is just the technique. It is just the knowledge. But the more we do, the more we'll enjoy with our being. When our thought is not up to the sky, when we are really present in our body, in the here and now, it is mindfulness. So you are reminded again and again to generate mindfulness in every moment in our daily life. Have you ever enjoyed tea like this? Huh? Maybe yes and maybe not. Not yet. Maybe enjoy tea already but not really present. So now it is the invitation. You can allow yourself time to enjoy tea. It is the action of stopping. We have to slow down and we have to stop by drinking tea. Don't let the thinking, don't let the worries, don't let the brain carry you away. When I enjoy tea, I really enjoy tea in the present moment. I don't need to think what I will tell you next. Just enjoy tea, and then when I put it down, I will share with you whatever I want to share. Really present in the here and now, in the right this moment. And when I focus on the tea, I don't let the thought carry me away. I don't let the thought lift me up into the sky. This is a concentration. We focus on one object, and this object is tea. We totally focus on tea. So when we generate mindfulness, our concentration will be developed, will become stronger. and we are not carried away by other things. With the modern life, we are distracted a lot. We are carried away by many, many things. It seems that everyone has a phone, right? Is there anyone in this hall has no phone? You has no phone? Wow, wonderful. I'm so admire you. How can you survive without phone? I bow to you. But the most accept you, our friend, everyone has the phone, right? And are you distracted by phone? Honestly? Yes. Is there anyone in this hall is not distracted by the phone? Please raise your hand. No, huh? No. So it is why we had to be brave to leave it aside to enjoy tea. Don't turn it on when you enjoy tea because it is very distracting. Even you research, even you want to do the good thing, even you want to listen, taste Dharma Talk. So when you drink tea, just drink tea. Just drink tea. Don't let your phone next to you. Don't let the internet go in on. It will carry you away out of the present moment. And you cannot focus on the tea. If you had the capable to focus on tea, you had the capacity to focus on your plan, on whatever you are doing. It's connected. Don't think that a tea is nothing. It doesn't relate anything to my job. No, it's very related. It helps you to stop. It helps you to slow down. It helps you to relax. It helps you to get peace, to get joy. So please enjoy tea in such a way that you are very peaceful and only tea. You can enjoy flower, look at the flower, but not the phone. Especially in the morning. You have to offer yourself the time to enjoy, because when you turn on the phone, maybe it distracts you and take you away your time. Maybe you turn on to see if our friends can send you message. Our beloved one can send us a message. But when we turn on, our beloved one didn't send us a message, but there are many, many messages from other people, and we have to answer, and then we have no time for us to enjoy. Do you have this experience? Yes. So we have to be brave to cut out what distracts us, in order that we can be free. If we don't have the capacity to concentrate, we cannot transform our suffering and difficulty. If we want to transform our suffering and difficulty, we have to have the capacity to stop. Why we suffer? Because we are carried away by thinking, right? The suffering already happened in the past, but it bothers us and carries us away. We don't have the capacity to go back to our body. We don't have the capacity to stop. So it is why we keep suffering. We think that people cause us to suffer. But in fact that you cause yourself to suffer. Even you sit alone, that person is not there with you, but still you suffer. It is you who made you to suffer. So it is why we have to train ourselves to stop, to concentrate, in order that we can transform our suffering. So stopping, it is the first thing we do to transform our suffering. If we don't have the capacity to stop, no way to transform our suffering and difficulty. And when we have the capacity to stop, to focus on one object, to focus on tea, or to focus on your breathing, we become peaceful. And when we are peaceful, our mind becomes clear. And we will see things clearly. So there are some moments that we don't know what to do. There are many things comes up in our mind. We don't know how to make the decision. Please stop thinking. Make tea and enjoy tea. When you become peaceful, you know your decision. You know what to do. And sometimes one day is not enough, not peaceful enough, not still enough. Don't need to hurry to make the decision. Maybe tomorrow is not too late. You can make. You will make the decision tomorrow. But sometimes you have to do quick decision. There's a moment that you have to do quick decision. Take time to enjoy tea. And then clearly answer will come up in your mind. And pick one. Pick one. And when you pick one, let go of the other. And the new doors will open for you. The universe will open new door for you. And you enjoy it. Why you confused to make the decision? Because in each decision maybe has cons and pros, right? So it's still, any decision also had a good aspect in that. So it is why it makes you confused. If it totally has not the good side, why you don't release it, right? Because it has a good side in it, and also not good side. It has cons and pros. So it is why pick one. We are sure that in that decision, there are good things in that. And invest our time and energy in that decision, in that direction. It is correct. Sometimes we think that, we are unfortunate to see this, to see that, to meet this, to meet that. But later on, when we reflect it, when we look back, we see that, we are lucky. Because thanks to this, thanks to that, it opened the new door for us. So we have to make decisions based on our peace. And it will bring you joy and happiness. And our heart become clear, our mind become clear. And we have the wisdom, we have the insight. And this wisdom, this insight will shine on us. Show us the way, show us to do what we need to do. And when we are peaceful, we know that phone doesn't help us much, so we leave aside to really enjoy tea. I don't say that it's not totally bad, it's also good, but because it's distracted us a lot, so it is why we have to not always put the phone beside us. Sometimes we have to leave it in our room. We leave in the table in order that we can enjoy tea or enjoy other things. That insight already helps us. Sometimes we think that insight is something very high, up to the sky, but the insight can happen as simple as a thought that this body is very important. I have to go back to take care of this body. I have to take care of my time and my energy. I don't let the things carry me out of the present moment. And you remind yourself often and often. Aware of impermanence. Maybe during this week, we live peacefully, happily, joyfully in Plum Village. But a week later, we will go back to our family, and it may be not so peaceful like here, so we enjoy the moment when we are here. We enjoy practice here, we enjoy staying here. And we always think of that. It is also concentration. Concentration helps us to remember, to focus on our insight. Sometimes you have the insight, it helps you. But maybe go out of the meditation hall and you forget it. Or when you go home, you forget it. So you have to remind you again, you have to focus on your insight again, on your wisdom again and again and again, and it nourishes you. And when you do like that, you will be happy and peaceful. And when you experience joy and happiness, you have the faith in the practice. When you have the strong emotion, you go back to your breathing, concentrate in your breathing. You become peace and you can embrace your strong emotion. And you feel saved. You become calm and peaceful. You don't say or act as the way you did in the past to create suffering for other people, and you feel happy. And you experience that, and you have the faith in the practice. When you go back to yourself, you can release the tension in yourself. You become peaceful. When you enjoy tea, you see that your mind becomes clearer. You have the faith. And its faith helps you to continue to practice. Continue in this path, on this path. And when you have the faith, you become more diligent. Diligent of what? Diligent to take good care of yourself. Don't think that I have to be diligent to do sitting meditation. I have to be diligent to do walking meditation. I have to be diligent to enjoy tea, to do this or to do that. You have to do it with joy and happiness. If you think that meditation is good for you, I have to do it. But while you do it, you are not so joyful and happy. I'm sure that after a while you will drop it. Because you feel tired. You may accumulate tiredness and tension while you do sitting and walking. I don't have time and I have to manage time to do sitting meditation. And when you do sitting meditation, you don't enjoy it, you will drop it one day. So don't do it because you think it's good, but do it with joy, with happiness, and with peace. And when you do it with joy, happiness, and peace, I'm sure that you will maintain it because it is the food to nourish yourself. And when your practice becomes food to nourish yourself, you don't need to say that, I do or not do. You don't struggle with yourself. It is the same with the exercise, physical exercise. It is my experience. I don't have the habit of doing physical exercises. But I know that exercise is good for my health, so I do it. but I'm not interested in doing exercise. And after a while, I drop it. And I think that it is the same with the meditation. Only awareness that it is good for this, good for that. If you don't do it with joy and happiness, one day you drop it. So I changed my way to do exercise. Every time I do exercise, physical exercise, I feel joy, I feel happiness, I feel peace while I'm doing it. Even 5 minutes or 10 minutes or 15 minutes. And when I do with joy, I continue to do. And now I also continue to do exercise almost every day to keep my body healthy. So diligence have to base on joy and happiness. So mindfulness, concentration, insight, faith, and diligence is the 5 power help us to live peacefully, happily. It is the source of happiness, and we have to nourish every day. And diligence is what we do with diligence. Diligence to take care of ourselves, to take care of our body. We have tendency to take care of other people, but we may not take good care of ourselves. So with practice, we have to go back to take care of ourselves. So that is our being. We have half body. That is our mind. We have to take care of our body and our mind. Some people think that our mind is more important than our body, so I only pay attention to our mind. Somebody think that body is more important than mind, so we are only paying attention in our body. But in fact that they are as in fact that the body is as important as a mind is, and the mind is as important as the body is. So we have to take care of both. When we sick, our mind go down, right? We feel tired, we didn't want to do anything, we may think very negatively. But when body healthy, we are very positive. So it is the same. When we suffer, we feel tired. We also don't want to do anything. So they relate into each other very closely. So we have to take care of our body and mind. So what made our body become healthy? What made your body become healthy?
Stretching.
Stretching made body healthy.
Oh, goodness me. Eating properly.
Eating properly.
Having rest.
Rest.
Practice breathing.
Practice breathing.
Go to sleep.
Sleep. How many hours per day, per night you sleep?
At least 7 hours.
At least 7 hours.
Total relaxation.
Total relaxation.
Exercise. Exercise.
Exercise. I go right here. And what else? What else made your body healthy? Stretch. Laughing. Good. Walking. Stretching, breathing, mindful breathing. I can say mindful breathing. Mindful consumption. Mindful consumption. Yoga, someone say yoga, right? Yoga. Eat properly is mean that mindful consumption. enough sleep, warm clothes in winter, warm clothes, warm clothes. Chanter, chanter, singing, singing. Enjoy nature, right? Relaxation. Playing, exactly, playing. Danser, dancing. Swimming, swimming, hugging, hugging meditation. Okay, Esther. So everyone have to write down what makes your body healthy. Do you drink enough?
Bien, bien dormir.
Oui, bien dormir,
Mm.
bien
Ah.
vivre.
Non, je ne bois pas assez.
We have to drink enough in order to keep our body healthy also. Sometimes we forget to drink, but drinking is very important. But good water, not beer, not coca. So everyone may have a little bit different. For example, somebody has opportunity to dance, but somebody had the opportunity to do swimming, but somebody maybe had no condition to swim. So everyone write down your all things to make your body healthy. And what makes your mind healthy? What makes your mind happy?
D'être avec les autres.
To be with people.
I don't know.
Joy make your mind healthy. Happiness, does happiness make your body healthy? Peace, the peace
Yeah.
make your mind healthy.
Yeah.
But peace make her mind healthy.
La création artistique.
Creation,
Artistique. L'art.
creativity.
To stop.
To start.
Happiness.
Happiness. Please remember for me.
Thinking positive.
Thinking positively.
Dạ, con cũng tư duy tích cực.
Also thinking positively.
Mindful breathing and the gathas.
Mindful breathing Tagata.
Serenity.
Serenity. Serenity. Thank you. So what all these elements make our mind become healthy. Being with people, creativity, peace, stop. Someone say rest, right? Rest, positive thinking, reading gather, listening to the Dharma Talk. Good. To the Dharma Talk. Watching our mind. Gardening. Sorry? Validating feeling. Love. Being in nature. Being in nature. Exercise also good for our body and also good for our mind too. Huh? Exercise. Letting go. Many elements make our mind become healthy. So diligence is to do it every day to make our body and our mind become healthy. So we have to have the list. Instead of doing list, we had the checklist. We have to check if today we do laughing. If not, we have to laugh. Because laughing makes our body healthy. So if today, because of something, we are worried, we anxious, we suffer, we forget to laugh, so we have to laugh. We go out to the garden to laugh with the tree, to laugh with Mother Earth, to laugh with the inner child, and then we bring the energy into our house to laugh with our beloved one. If we don't do the walking, we do the walking. If we don't enjoy the nature, we enjoy the nature. If we don't do the mindful breathing, right away, right now, go back to yourself and enjoy mindful breathing. Etc. If we don't have the warm clothes enough for winter, we have to find a way to have the warm clothes. Many ways. Huh? May we buy. If we don't have money, we can ask someone. At Plum Village, sometimes we also have extra warm clothes. So if you don't have, ask monastic sister who gave it to you. I hope that it fits your size. If you don't do yoga, so do it. If you don't dance yet, please dance. Because all these things make your body healthy, and do it. And don't think that you have to have much time to do. You have to have half an hour or 1 hour to do. In fact, that it doesn't take much. Swimming is made take time. Gardening is made take time. But laughing, enjoy nature, mindful breathing doesn't take much time. 5 minutes is enough for you to do. Of course, you can enjoy the nature 1 hour or whole morning, whole afternoon is also good. But 5 minutes is also already help you to enjoy. So you have to have the checklist to do. If today you do such thing to help your body healthy, do you consume the good food, the healthy food? Do you consume the healthy drink? If not, we have to do it to keep your body healthy. Do you sleep enough? If not, we can sleep more. If we cannot sleep overnight, you have to ask yourself why. Maybe you think too much. You don't do relaxation. So go back to yourself, your body, relax your body when you sleep. Smile to yourself. Even you turn and toss while you are sleeping, but smile to yourself, relax your body, and you will fall to sleep. Don't try to sleep. The more you try to sleep, the more away you are. Only relaxation helps you to fall to sleep. So just lie down there, smile to your whole body, go back to your breathing, and relax your body. Pay attention in your belly, pay attention into your breathing, and thinking slowly stop. Don't pay attention to your thinking. Relax your whole body. So it is the same with your mind. Do the checklist. If today you spend time with people. If not, come to the people to talk, because we are made with we have to have the relationship with people. We are the kind of social being. We have to be with people. We shouldn't live alone. We don't need to withdraw ourselves and stay in the corner. But we should go out, step out to the people. Even sometimes when we suffer, we don't want to be in contact with anyone. We want to withdraw. But with the practice, go back to ourselves, establish our peace, and try to step out to the people. And you never know. When you step out to the people, you may enjoy their presence. You may enjoy their laughter. You may enjoy their peace, their happiness. Just open yourself and you can enjoy that energy. Do you create anything for today? If not, do it. Try to it. Maybe go out to the garden to take a leaves or flower and arrange in the corner or on the table and make your house become bright. And you enjoy it. Just small thing. Don't think that you have to be painter, you have to do a lot of things. Just small thing, very creative, help you to be happy. Or even you rearrange flower can also make you happy. For example, today we enjoy this way, but tomorrow maybe we change. We put it here, under here, just let it come down here. Another way you feel fresh, you feel new. It is also the creativity. So you change things in your house to help you feel fresh and new. Is it good for our mind? Do you stop or still running away? Still run after your thought? If not, take a moment to stop. Do you think positively today or not? If not, think positively. Some people have tendency to think negatively. For me, when the negative thoughts come up, right away I think another positive thinking, like to watch my negative thought that I just think. Whenever I think negatively, right away I think the positively to watch my negative thought. Right away I think a ugly image. I think right away the beautiful image to watch the negative image, because I don't want it stay deep or strongly in my mind. So I have to use the positive thinking to watch my negative thinking. I've used a beautiful image to watch the ugly image in my mind. When I look at the nature, enjoy the nature with the beautiful sunrise, with beautiful sunset, with the mountain or with the beach, I used to invite them come up again and again in my mind. When I look at the Buddha, I see that the Buddha is very peaceful, and I also, in my mind, I look at him and think about him again and again. So to nourish myself. So we have to do all these things. Read the Gatha. Do you read the Gatha every day? Do you have the time to listen to the Dharma Talk every day? If not, maybe 5 minutes or 10 minutes, because in 5 or 10 minutes it can help you. Or instead of listening to the Dharma Talk, may you read one or two pages of Facebook. Maybe it's help you. It wake you up and bring you out of the suffering and difficulty. So do it often. Do you reflect yourself, watch your mind to see how your mind is every day? Maybe before practice, you let the anger carry you away. But now when the anger just arises, you recognize it right away. And that moment, I'm sure that you will be very, very happy. You're happy because you watch your mind. Validating feeling. Make your feeling become more valuable. And letting go. Letting go is the most difficult practice. Sometimes we come to Plum Village, we think that we have to learn something in order that we can bring home to apply it. But in fact that we come to Plum Village to learn, to practice, in order that we have the capacity to let go of our idea, to let go of our suffering, of our difficulty. Because ideas used to make you suffer. You suffer because the idea, not because of the reality. And so we have to do it every day. And we have to know what made our body unhealthy. Because we are not always do the good thing, right? I just erase it in order that I have space to write for. So what made our body unhealthy? Drunk? Junk food. Junk food. Coca. I don't know if I write the junk like this. Cake. Thank you. Junk food, coca. Chocolate? No? Legal. Illegal drug. Drug, alcohol, wine, internet, exactly. Internet, social media. Social media. Huh? Why? Sorry. Wi-Fi is like internet, huh? The same. What else? Huh? Stress. Pollution. Pollution. 1L or 2L? 2L. Pollution. Oversleeping, exactly. Oversleeping. Little sleep also have problem. Oversleep also cause problem. So we have to be balanced. And it is the same with everything. Everything has to be balanced. In the middle. It cannot fall in any extreme. Even stop. If you stop too much, it's not good either. We have to do work. We have to do things, right? If always stop, we have problem. So always balance. So balance is the key. Everything. If you enjoy and make you happy, and you enjoy too much, and you don't do the work, and the other will suffer a lot. And when she or he suffer, you will cause you to suffer. So even enjoying the nature, in moderation. So, what made your mind unhealthy? Anger, exactly. Anger, hatred, guilty, overthinking, worry. Overwork doesn't make you unhealthy? Huh? Overwork, overschedule, overthinking. Overthinking make mind unhappy. Overwork, overschedule make your body unhealthy. So we have to be aware of that. Guilty, overthinking, what else? Worry, thank you. And what else? Unvirtuous action? Unvirtuous action. Is it correct? T-U-O? Thank you. News. News. Also, there are some good news and bad news. And even good news, if you read a lot of good news, it consumes your time, right? And you don't have time to be yourself. You don't have time to do other things. So even it's good, but if you read too much, it's not good either. So you have to be balanced. You have to go in the middle way. So new is like neutral, because some good news or bad news. So if write down here news, we can say bad news. And for good news, sometimes it's good for ourselves, but we read it in moderation. So if we are aware that this thing doesn't make your body healthy, you have to drop it. You have to cut off social media, stress, we have to relax. Pollution, we have to find a way to live in the fresh air, enjoy more in fresh air when we cannot change the situation or environment yet. So we, at least in our home, at home, we have to clean our home, our house in such a way that we can breathe freshly. Or we plant more trees to enjoy the nature, to create the fresh air for environment. If oversleeping, maybe our body tired, so it is why we sleep over. So we have to rearrange our work in order that we do less. Or we do more exercise in order that our body become healthy and we don't need to sleep too much. So it is the same with our mind. Anger make our mind unhealthy, unhappy. Hatred or guilty, overthinking, worry, all this kind of mental formation, we have to calm them down. We have to calm them down. And we calm down by mindful breathing. We go back to ourselves, enjoy our breathing to calm them down. And do we do it every day? Everyone has different characteristics. Maybe some people have strong anger, but some people used to be guilty, or some people think too much. Some people have tendency to worry, even though everything is okay, but still keep worrying. So we have to heal, to deal with our habit energy. And we use mindfulness, mindful breathing to embrace it when it arises. When it arises, we smile to them and embrace them, breathe with them, in order that we become peace. So that is a way we take care of our body and mind. If we worry, maybe because we are so stressful, so we have to relax in order that we cannot be so stressful. So everyone had to look deeply into ourselves. And all these things, it will become our being. And we will produce our thinking, our speaking, and our action. We will create whatever we are. We create as the same as how we are. So our being is very important. If we are peaceful, what we say will be very peaceful. What we think is very peaceful. We will act peacefully. If we are joyful, what we say, what we think, what we do, very joyful. Because we produce as the same as how we are. So take care of ourselves is very important. It is the way we raise our children, our grandchildren. We raise our children, grandchildren. It's not only we offer them food, not only we offer them clothes, house, car, material things, but we should offer them joy, happiness, love, understanding, care, etc., right? We should offer our children spiritual path for them to walk on, in order that when they grow up, they know what to do. They don't confuse with the modern life. They can live happily, joyfully, even they live in the busy society. And you only can do that when you know how to take care of your body and mind. The time is over. And overtiming is not good for our mind and body also, right? So I have to stop here. Thank you very much for being here and spend time with each other for this morning. And I hope that you go back to take care of our body and mind. It is a very precious gift that we would like to offer other people. If we would like to offer other people, our beloved one, love, care, understanding, or whatever, first of all, we have to go back to take good care of ourselves, because our energy is very important. Even we don't say anything, but our beloved one can feel it. We don't need to say, we don't need to act, but our beloved one can feel it.